Hello, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today, we are going to be diving into another wonderful topic. And mind you, if you cannot follow this program to the last day, there are things that you will leave this program and you start doing thinking that a change has happened to you, of which that change is still stagnation in disguise. What am I saying? The topic we are handling today is decision making clarity. And this topic is handling a case where you have finally changed your negative thought to positive thought. You are living a life of positive thinking, but yet you are still stagnant. Imagine you ended at the level of positive thinking. You know how to answer your inner voice. You know how to decode your limiting beliefs. You know how to decode your fears. You know how to take decisions by yourself without waiting for external approval for what people will say. But yet, success will not still come because you did not stay up to this level. Imagine. So, what am I saying? I'm saying that the class of today is addressing a situation where finally negative belief does not have any power over you, limiting belief, negative thought does not have any power over you, fear does not have any power over you, inner voice does not have any power over you, what people will say does not have any power over you, but yet you are stagnant. You are stagnant because your own self is the one limiting you, and it's because of indecision. You understand? And it's because of indecision. You know it all. You know it all. Let me start with an example. You have already successfully processed your document to travel to Dubai. You've already successfully processed a document to travel to Dubai. I don't know what conditions to travel to Dubai looks like. This example may have some weaknesses, but just take it, assuming that because it's an example, we are assuming that once you have documents that can take you, you have already successfully processed your documents that can take you to Dubai, mindful of whatsoever is in your bank account, mindful of whether you have somewhere to stay. You understand? So far as you have a job already in Dubai, you have the right to travel to Dubai. Okay, so this has been given to you. Your documents have already been processed. You already have a job waiting for you in Dubai, but because your bank account is empty, you don't have like a pocket allowance to go and start life with. But because you don't have where to go and stay, you are still roaming around the country, hoping for that money to come, and time is going. You are stagnant not because you are not having positive thinking. You are stagnant because their breakthrough has not come. You are stagnant because of indecision. So let's go. Decision making clarity introduction. Most people most people don't fail because they lack ability, talent, or opportunity. They fail because they stay stuck in indecision. They overthink, they wait for the right time, they look for certainty before they choose. You understand? You want to be sure that this uncle who is in UK is sending you money the moment you are landing, or the money will enter your account 6 p.m. Cameroon time. You go and book a flight now for that week because you want to be certain that you will not be stranded. That is stagnation. You are stagnating yourself here because of that simple action that you want it to happen. You understand? An undecided mind is unstable. It pulls in different directions. Doubt It doubts itself and delays action. A mindset shift does not begin with motivation, it begins with clarity. So study this mindset shift program or go through this mindset shift program lessons as you like. If you don't have clarity, nothing has happened yet. A mindset shift does not begin with motivation, it begins with clarity. And clarity begins with the ability to make firm aligned decisions. So clarity is that situation where you say, What I needed was just a confirmation that I have an employment. So far as my documents are okay, they have already paid my flight. I don't have pocket allowance. I don't have where to go and stay in Dubai. I am going. I am going because you know very well that you will figure it out only when you must have started going. You understand? You are moving. You are not stagnant because hey, what if I go? What you are not stagnant because you have checked the map and it's showing that from the airport you are where you're working is far. You are going because so far as employment is concerned, you have it, and that's what you have been waiting for. So one month suffering in Dubai will not be a problem. Let me be in Dubai at the airport and maybe call the office and begin to say, I am here already, but please, this is the difficulty I'm facing. If people can just help and pick me and drop me at my post of work, I will sort it out before the end of the day. At the end of the day, you say, okay, I've not sorted it out. Please, can you people allow me to stay here with the gap? Yes, you people have you have a night watchman in this office, right? Okay, I will stay here. Let me manage like that till I have my first salary and sort out things. That is where positive mindset shift comes to completion. So far as it has not taken any action, so far as you don't still have clarity, it has not happened. And clarity begins with what? With the ability to make firm, aligned decision. But clarity doesn't come from waiting. Are you getting it? It doesn't come from you roaming in Cameroon and waiting for your whosoever to credit your account before you move. It comes from deciding the decision. Decision is an action word. Any decision that it does not take action, decision is to an extent is an action word. Any decision that does not end with an action, you are stagnant. Decision making clarity is the foundation of growth, leadership, and every real mindset shift. You understand? So when once we have been talking about awareness. Understand now that this you can be aware that this is my problem. But if you have not taken the decision to come out of it, you still have a problem. Are you already getting it now? In all the topics we have been handling, we said, he who knows not and knows not that he doesn't know is a big problem. So being aware that you have a problem is the best. But I'm telling you today that being aware that you have a problem and you don't make a decision to take yourself out of it is also a big problem again to yourself. So with that, it motivation fades. But once you don't have decision, and then we say decision to an extent is action. But once you don't take this action, that motivation, that spark that we said this is that motivation is the spark, right? That spark will fade. Confidence will be weakened and your progress will delay. You are going to Dubai will delay until other things, unforeseen circumstances will happen. You may lose that job. You may finally have the money in your account and you find yourself in Dubai and you lost that job. And instead of suffering and managing for 1 month, maybe in your office, sleeping in the veranda and brushing your mat and changing your dress and entering the office for 1 month and having a salary and settling all that, you may end up in Dubai with that amount, with that allowance in your account, no job, and you may end up suffering in 2 years because you lost that one and there was no way for you to have another one. What is decision making clarity then? Decision making clarity is the ability to see your direction clearly and make choices with confidence, even when conditions are not perfect. You see your direction clearly. Where is your direction? Dubai. And you make choices with confidence. I have chosen to go. I will sort out the rest on while I'm there. Even when conditions are not perfect. Yes, the conditions are not perfect because you don't still have any pocket allowance. You don't still have anywhere to stay. It is knowing what you want. I want a job. I needed a job in Dubai. I've gotten it. Why it matters? It matters so much for me because it's just a 1 month suffering and the rest of the month is settled. Because my 1 month salary can take charge of my allowance and my house rent. What action to take next is going and making sure that I grab this job. Let me be there. Let my boss know that I am really available. I didn't lie to them that I'm coming. I'm much available. But the problem is may just be accommodation. Who knows? Your boss may be somebody that can even manage you, even in his car garage. But since you have not taken this move, how will you know? How will you know that somebody can even house you? Maybe for 1 year. Also, it is the ability to choose a direction with confidence, alignment, and commitment, even when fear, uncertainty, and discomfort are present. What if I reach the government in Dubai does not permit people to be roaming around? That is a fear. But you are still going. What if I reach and it's in the snow and it is in winter? I don't know whether I'm qualified. I did geography, but my own geography ended in books. I don't know why it is winter, that period when we have snowfalls. I don't know if I'm going to will be in winter, which will be very difficult for me to stay or to sleep out in the open air, which may cost me my health. Those are the small, small fears that and discomfort that are still in your mind. But what are you doing? You are on your way. You are heading to the airport to go. It is not the absence of doubt, it is the presence of self trust. I'll sort it out. I'll make it. Clarity is not about having all the answers, it is about having enough alignment to move forward. Oh la la, enough alignment. You are not having all the answers, but you have enough alignment. You have enough powerful points that are pushing you to that direction. You are aligning to go, go, go. What does decision making clarity means? Clarity is the moment you say, this is who I am choosing to become. I am choosing to be an international speaker. I am choosing to be a CEO, and my actions will follow it. A CEO of a company gets up early every morning. A CEO of a company goes to bed late. You start living that life. In mindset terms, clarity is identity alignment. Clarity is identity alignment, meaning when once you know who you are, you begin to live the life that takes you to that direction. Because you know you are already an employer under the government of Dubai, you take decisions that are aligning you towards that goal. Your decision is towards airport, is towards going to Dubai. When identity is clear, decision becomes simpler. When you already know who you want to be, your decision is simple because you know who you are. So you know the direction to take. It's when you don't know where you're going to say, which one should I take? Which direction should I go? But once you know who you are, knowing where to go is not a problem. It means you stop associating your decisions to people's opinion. You understand? So all these things you're handling, it means you are no longer depending on people's opinion. You trust your values more than your doubts. You commit to a path and refine it along the way. You know all these things, but as we said, if you have grown up to this level and yet you don't still take decision to move, and I said decision in this context is an to an extent is an action word, you will remain stagnant. Why decision making clarity is crucial in a mindset shift journey? A mindset shift is not about positive thinking alone. Are you getting it now? It is this topic handling is very crucial because a mindset shift don't just end at the level of positive thinking. It is about changing how you relate to uncertainty, fear, and responsibilities. A mindset shift will only be complete when you are able to changing how you are going to be able to change the way you relate to uncertainty, you relate to fear, and relate to responsibilities. Take your responsibility anyways, though I don't have all that which it takes. So let your mindset shift journey don't end with positive thinking. It will be worst. Because all these things we are doing here is because we wanted to know why we were starting this and we could not finish. We wanted to know why success was always too far away from us. So imagine having now the positive mindset and yet it is indecision that is keeping you down. It will be very bad. You accuse these village people now and them will accuse them. Decision making clarity is crucial because it turns awareness into action. Do you know Do you remember when I said what we are handling is more than this awareness that we have been calling? You are already aware, you know that you know not, but if you don't take action, you remain like that. Are you seeing all this in some people's life that you have already come in contact with them? Somebody who acknowledges his fact. I know my weakness is this, but he's doing nothing about it. You can understand mindset principle and still remain stuck. Can you imagine? Clarity is what converts insight into movement. Clarity will convert what you know about yourself, your awareness, into a movement, into an action. Two, it builds self-trust. Decision making clarity builds self-trust. Every clear decision strengthens your belief in yourself. Every delayed decision weakens it. So mindset shift sticks only when self-trust grows. So these are the positive things we have been naming. When once you name, we listed them like that and you don't take them serious, mindset shift will not come to completion. Number three, it breaks the cycle of overthinking. Overthinking is not intelligence, it is fear of avoiding responsibility. Because we said that what a mindset shift is only when you take responsibility, you are you are responsible, you understand your fears, and what was that word again? That is about changing how you relate to uncertainty, fear, and responsibility. You understand? So mindset shift sticks only when self-trust grows. And it sticks only when overthinking is not when overthinking has been avoided. You don't just overthink before you take decisions. You just take your decisions. You don't over check looking. Oh, no, 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 you don't do that because that is fear avoiding responsibility. Clarity interrupts that cycle by choosing progress over perfection. Progress over perfection. You know you are not perfect. You know you don't have all the answers yet, but you are going. It establishes leadership over the self. A clear decision is an act of self-leadership. Are you seeing how it is interrelated to other we have been handling? We spoke about leadership and motivation. You have discovered today that motivation will be the spark, but with indecision, you are still there. It will die. That motivation will even die while you are still there. You have not taken any movement. The self-leadership will not still go anywhere when once the decision to move has not come. So imagine going through all this and still you don't succeed. This is where the problem is coming from the class of today. So each time you go and your result is not visible, come back to the class of today and know what is keeping you now indecision. How lack of decision making clarity affects success. One, chronic indecision creates mental exhaustion. An undecided mind burns energy without producing result. You will think and stroll in the quarter and stroll in the quarter. You feel busy, tired, and frustrated yet unchanged. That is it. Number two, opportunities are missed. Most opportunities are time sensitive. Indecision causes them to pass quietly. I wanted somebody will have an opportunity and will hold it tight. He's not going to grab it. He's praying he should wait because he's waiting for another respondent will come in 2 weeks. He wants to be lying about, I received that call like that. I was sick because of indecision. You will end up missing all the two. Three, confidence erodes. Confidence is not built by thinking, it is built by choosing and acting. You understand? We spoke about confidence too. So when once you don't fulfill what confidence is all about, because confidence now is telling you that it has to do with decision, which I said decision to an extent is action word, and they are saying the confidence must come with acting. Without clarity, self-belief slowly collapse. Self-belief will collapse when once you don't have clarity. Identity remains stagnant. You cannot become a new version of yourself while making decisions from the old one. Your old self. You keep taking decisions and acting as if you are in your own self, of which your mind has already been changed. You have positive thinking now, but you don't want to manifest mindset shift. Lack of clarity keeps you mentally familiar but emotionally unfulfilled. That's it. And once you're emotionally unfulfilled, you will accuse village people. Also, lack of decision making clarity makes you stay busy but stagnant. You start many things but finish none. You miss opportunities while waiting to feel ready. How many courses did you it got started in 2025? Why did you not finish it? Was it indecision now, or was a problem of mindset shift? Self doubt becomes your default setting. It when once you are in this position for a very long time, the negative things that you had will start coming back. Self doubt is becoming a normal thing. Indecision slowly erodes confidence. The confidence that we already embedded in you will go. So all while we are learning will only help us if we manifest it. You are already aware of it. Take the action. Success is not all about making a perfect decision, it's about making a clear one and standing by it. So hard it be. Make a clear decision and stand by it, and you figure out the rest after. Anything, don't just take action. So once you need money and you see anything that is in front of you, that you have all that, you have the phone, you have the internet, and you know you can create time, just start. Let's stop this issue of until your heart will shout before you know that it is for you. This class we are holding, first of 15th of December, I was not aware that I'm going to handle, or I'm going to take mindset shift as a journey for my 2026 and into the rest of my life. I'm going to remain a mindset shift coach till I die. But 15th of December, I was not aware that I'm going to be that type of person on the 1st of January. 20th of December, I wasn't still aware. But this voice came faintly. I'm going to, I cannot remember the day. It came so faintly, and once I grabbed it, ah, can you imagine? When once I grabbed it. So imagine I was waiting to hear the voice so loud before. It is action itself. I took the decision and I took the action. See where we are. See, and before the end of this year, you're going to have course a course for me that has to deal with mindset shift as well as ebooks that I'm going to write. But when I started, I didn't have this clarity. Now I know. The only thing that is holding me to have an ebook this month is because I don't want to produce something that I will come back to it and make repeated versions. I want to do what is at least 70% value. I don't want it to be scanty. I want to make sure that I have given in my best. Let it look as this is my 10th book, of which is my first book. Imagine I didn't start. And why am I saying that? I'm saying this to let you know that just take decisions. You will discover that this voice you have been waiting for, God will answer this prayer. God will say it. God has been saying you are the one who has not been hearing. Because the voice I heard was very too much faint. Very, very faint. I have heard God clearly sitting like this and hear him speak. I have heard him in visions. But this one, it didn't come like that. It was just very faint. So don't sit on this thing and begin to wait. Don't sit on this thing and begin to wait for another thing. It will frustrate you the more. Regret will come. All these negative things we have been talking about, the effects of limiting belief, the effects of fear, all these things will come back to you if you don't act. So if you have been taking this class lightly, I'm happy we are on this number 15 days, which is half gone into the lectures. Make a move, make a decision. And this 2 weeks is too much for you to take action for something that can change your life for good. 2 weeks is too too much for you to take decisions and lay your hands on what you will build and it will become a legacy for your generations. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Don't forget to drop your. Yes, I will not need to recap as from today. What I will be needing is, how has this class been transforming you? How has this lessons been transforming you? Please help me and give genuine response. If it I I want to learn, I'm giving it and I want to know how it is reacting there, and you people are the only one that can tell me. Tell me genuinely, how has this journey been up to today? How has it been? It's no longer to come and learn about this. Even if you put it in a way that I should know which part of your life it is hitting, that you think that it is helpful. Thank God for this. Excuse me, thank God for this class. Thank you so much.